Hello and welcome to A Parent's Guide into Supporting Da Vinci Students with Self-Quizzing. Teachers from different departments have put together different resources to help support our students, and we thought it'd be really helpful to give parents a bit of a walkthrough on how to use the knowledge organisers. Today I'll be using science resources. This is the first map put together to help students turn important facts and knowledge into a question. The left-hand side is focused on keywords and specialised vocabulary. So we've zoomed in on this keywords section of the Self-Quizzing Made Simple mat. The most simple way to test keywords is to remove a keyword from a sentence. So just here, what I've got is an extract from the Radioactivity Knowledge Organiser for Science. As you can see, the keyword circled is random. The idea behind this is that students would rewrite the sentence, but without that keyword. So here is a science knowledge organiser. It's a biology one on human and plant organisation. This sentence here about root hair cells. Plants absorb water by osmosis through root hair cells of the roots. Now in bold, we have got the keyword osmosis. A good technique for remembering keywords is to cover up that keyword with the finger and then rewrite the rest of the sentence. Similarly, you could turn this into a who question or a when question by simply removing key names or key dates from sentences or data tables. Sometimes on a knowledge organiser, you may find your definitions and your keywords displayed as a table. This makes it very, very simple to ask for the definition or maybe some extra information about a keyword. However, it is then possible to flip that question by giving the definition or the extra information and instead asking for that keyword. Here you can see an example of a data table where the flipped definition could be used. So what you've got are the 4 different food types that you could be testing for. A question could be, which indicator is used to test for sugar? Alternatively, you could flip that question by giving the name of the indicator and asking, iodine is the indicator for which food type? On the right hand side of this mat, we look at different lists or diagrams. For instance, here we have got 3 uses of stem cells. A very simple way to self-quiz about uses of stem cells is to ask for 1, 2 or 3 different uses of stem cells, depending on how confident you are on the topic. In addition, we have a diagram underneath from another science knowledge organiser about life cycle assessments. There are different things that you can do with this. You could either ask for a particular stage, you could write down the sequence with a gap missing, or simply you could write down all the different stages and jumble them up. So here again on the science knowledge organiser, we've got the different levels of organisation. We have a cell, tissue, organ, organ system and organism. What I could do is I could write down that sequence and miss out one of the key stages. So here I'm going to write cell, tissue, a gap, organ system, and organism. Once becoming proficient with keywords, students may wish to move on to advanced self-quizzing techniques. And we've got a variety of different prompts, such as, is there a diagram? Is there a practical, an equation? Or are there 2 or more things, such as models or processes that they could compare? Underneath each of these questions, there are sub-questions that students could do in order to help them with self-quizzing. Once the questions have been written, the student should be closing their knowledge organiser and attempting to answer the questions. And then cell, tissue, I can't remember what goes in the gap, so I put a cross. The next part of the process is the most important. It's checking that the answers are correct. So we bring back the knowledge organiser and we check the answers in red pen. So plants absorb water by osmosis is the correct answer, so we give this a tick. The next question asks which indicator is used to test for sugars, and sugars is the Benedict's reagent, so I will put a line through solution and put reagent. Iodine is used to test for which food type? I got that incorrect, and I write down the correct one, which is starch. Looking at the levels of organisation, it was cell, tissue, and the word that was missing was organ. So again, I will write that next to my cross for my. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful.